Hello all. In today's class we are going to discuss the construction of parabola using eccentricity method. If you look at the question, so it is said like construct a parabola when the distance between the directrix and the focus is 41 and the eccentricity value is 1. Okay. So even if the eccentricity value is not given, you need to take that as 1 because you know the eccentricity of parabola is always 1. Okay. So the distance between the directrix and the focus is given. So what you need to do is we need to fix the focus, then vertex, then construct the parabola. So the difference between the construction of ellipse and the parabola is the ellipse is a closed curve. So in the conics, the circle and the ellipse are closed curves, whereas the parabola and hyperbola are open curves. So what we will do is we will construct the parabola only for 5 divisions. Let's take like, so from vertex I'll mark 5 divisions each at a distance of 10 mm and I will construct a parabola. Okay, let's see how to do this. First what I'm going to do is, so the thing which need to be drawn with 2H pencil, I'm using blue color marker. So first I need to draw the directrix. So this is my directrix and the axis. This is my D and D dash and this is C. Okay. So you need to mark the focus because in the question it is given us the distance between the directrix and the focus is 40 mm. Let's take this as 40 mm. Okay. So this is my focus. So the eccentricity value of parabola is 1. So that means the eccentricity is nothing but the ratio between the distance between vertex to focus by vertex to C point, this point. Okay. So if it is 1, it should be equal. So this is the midpoint. So this is my vertex. Okay. You need to draw a vertical line passing through the vertex, something like this. Okay. So then you need to measure this distance VF. That should be the radius, and V is the center. You need to mark an arc on this line. So I can measure this distance and make a mark something like this. Okay. So let's take this point as G. So we are marked here. This point as G. So what we need to do is we need to connect C and G. There is no difference in the construction of the parabola and the ellipse using eccentricity method. There is only one difference. The ellipse is a closed curve and the parabola is an open curve. Apart from that, there is no difference. As it is an open curve, the other vertex will not be there. Okay. So the reason is, see for instance in the construction of ellipse, what you will do is you will draw 45 degree line from F. Okay. So in the ellipse, both the lines will intersect, whereas here it will not intersect because if you draw 45 degree line, that line will be parallel to this because this is also on 45 degree line. The reason is the VG distance is nothing but VF. VF is equal to VC. So that means, so VG and VC are equal. So that means this line will also be a 45 degree line. So both will not intersect. So the other vertex point will not be there. You will not get the other vertex point. Okay. So that's the only difference. So next what you can do is, you can find 5 points at a distance of 10 mm each. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Then mark the vertical lines passing through those 5 points. So this is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the intersections of these lines with the guiding lines are my 1 dashes and 2 dashes. 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash and 5 dash. Okay. So the next step is you need to trace the path of the parabola. So to do that you need to take the distance between 1 to 1 dash as radius and F and F as center you need to mark an arc on 1 dash line. So see, for instance, I'll show properly. So the distance between 1 to 1 dash is radius. So I'm taking this as the radius, and F as the center. I'll mark an arc like this. Okay, on both the sides. Okay. Similarly, I'll do for the other points 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So I need to name these points. So what I'm going to do is, so let's take this point as P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. This is P1 dash, P2 dash. The names you can use your convenient naming. Not forcing you to do the same type of naming. But what I suggest is you should name all the points, because something like this. So the next thing is, if you read the question, they asked us to draw the tangent and normal at any point P on the curve. Okay, let's take a point P. You can choose your convenient point. Let's assume that I choose this point. Okay. So this point, this is my P. Okay. So you need to follow that procedure. So what you need to do is, from P point you need to connect the F point. So something like this. From P you should connect the F point. Okay. So to that particular line you need to draw a 90-degree line, something like this. The 90-degree line will intersect somewhere on your directrix. So from that intersection you need to connect the point P. So something like this you will get. Okay. So the perpendicular to this particular point is nothing but your normal. So this is your tangent. So then after that you use HB pencil to highlight that. The perpendicular to this particular line is nothing but your tangent. Okay. So this is your T dash, N and N dash. Okay. So finally, with the guiding lines, you need to mention. You need to dimension. The only value given in the question is your distance between vertex to focus to directrix. From focus you need to extend a line something like this, and you need to mark that particular dimension, something like this. So the value is 40. You need to mention it. Okay. So this is how you need to construct the parabola.